Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Call of Duty Warzone, and I wanted to share with you guys the best class setup for the Kilo 141 assault rifle. One of the new, more popular weapons in the game since the Grau's nerf. I've seen a lot of people testing out the Kilo, and some people like it, some people don't. For me, I think it's a decent weapon. It's not my favorite, but out of the experience that I've had with this thing, I think that it could be useful for a lot of you guys. So I figured I'd share with you guys the class setup that I think works the best with this thing, and let you guys have at it and figure out if you like it or not. So if you guys take a look at the attachments that we're going to be using with this specific class setup, the muzzle that we're going to be using is the monolithic suppressor. As always, guys, this is a given. You should always have this with your ARs. A great attachment to use with sound suppression and damage range as your pros, giving you a nice little boost to accuracy and range. So again, the monolithic suppressor muzzle. The barrel that we're going to be using is the Syngard Arms 19.8 Prowler. This is the best barrel that you can go with. Obviously, the Syngard Arms 16.6 and the Whisper both have terrible accuracy and range stats, so we're going to stick with the 19.8 inch Prowler. We're not going to be using a laser. I don't think a laser is really necessary here with an AR, especially a Kilo. We really just wasted an attachment on that. I see a lot of people end up running a laser or running the tac laser just to improve their aim down sight speed, which is not really necessary in Warzone. Obviously, with an AR, most of your gunfights are going to be from medium to long to super long range anyways. So the ADS speed is really not that important here. We want to be as accurate as possible. So we're going to leave off the laser. The optic that we're going to be using is the Corp Combat holographic sight. This has been my new favorite optic in Warzone. I used to only use the mini reflexes or sometimes never even use an optic, specifically with the Grau. And I've started using this Corp Combat holo sight. I've seen other people using it and I've just fell in love with it. It's so good. You guys have to try this out. It's great for the M13. It's great for the Kilo. It's great for pretty much any AR that you're using in Warzone. And it's great for accuracy and range. So the Corp Combat holo sight is the optic that we're using here. We're not going to be using a stock. It's not really necessary. We're going to save that attachment for our underbarrel. The underbarrel that we're going to be using is the Commando foregrip. So I'm running the Commando to prevent from losing more ADS speed. This class is already going to be pretty slow when it comes to ADS speed, so by sticking with the Commando, we avoid that. Plus, we're getting recoil stabilization, which will give us a nice boost to that accuracy. Keep in mind, guys, the Aiming Stability Pro here is completely useless with this AR because we don't really have idle sway, so the stats may lie to you a little bit, so just disregard that. But the Commando foregrip, the great underbarrel to go with. And last but not least, the ammunition that we're going to be using is the 60 round mag. I would not recommend using the 100 round drums. I know that that's much higher ammo and you don't really have to reload as much, but it drops your movement speed so much more, and I don't think it's necessary having the 100 round drums on there. So just stick to the 60 round mag. I think it's definitely worth just using that, and you should be fine. Now, one thing that I do want to suggest for players that want a little bit better ADS speed, one thing that you can do is actually get rid of that Commando foregrip and throw rear grip stippled grip tape on. If you already feel like you're pretty accurate and your aim is really good, you don't need the Commando. You can get rid of that and switch it for that rear grip stippled so that you can improve your ADS speed a little bit. Plus, you'll get that sprint to fire speed. So if you are in some close range gunfight situations, you'll be able to take people out a little bit quicker. But nonetheless, a really good class setup here for this Kilo. I'm very interested to see how many of you guys have actually been using the Kilo in Warzone, because it doesn't look like it's that popular of a weapon, but I definitely see people trying it out now, now that the Grau has been nerfed. So let me know down in the comments if this is something that you've been using and what you think of it so far. But if you guys have any questions about this specific Kilo class setup or the Kilo in general, please make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure and try to help some of you guys out. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.
Can we be friends?